Hey everyone, welcome back to Farming Simulator 22, and we are at Kubota Farms in East Vineland, New Jersey. Our hired helper is still working on plowing here, getting that taken care of. I've got the AC going. I apologize if there's a little bit of background noise, but it was getting pretty warm here in the office, so I cranked that thing up. Let me know if it's bothering you too much. I'll make sure and turn it off for our next recording here. So we're going to get this field plowed up, and we need to get that field plowed up. Plowing is required on both fields, so we should probably get those taken care of. I have been testing out this Vermeer windrower that Fred dropped off. I like it. I'm not sure. The M6 is handling it quite well. It looks a little small. I don't know. Does it look a little small on here? Maybe not. Maybe not too bad. Animations are very nice on this thing. I like that quite a bit. I have noticed that you definitely want to give it a little room on the edges. See how I'm missing a little bit there? It is definitely I would say not a non-forgiving windrower, so maybe cheating a little bit to one side isn't the worst idea in the world. But then again, I've never thought of myself as the best driver or windrower to begin with, so this all could be on me. My neighbors are away, so they're not seeing me drive through their sunflower field. I'm sure they would not appreciate that none too much. Oh, actually, I'm going to listen to that again. Did I hear? Nice. Yeah, I like that. So I hope you all are having a good week. Tuesday morning, the week is in full swing. Maybe work, maybe school. Maybe some of you have gone back to school for the for the year. I know school around here has started. They start normally a week before, what is it? Is it Labor Day coming up here soon? I find that interesting. Because they get Labor Day off. Why not just let the kids have another week off? Take Labor Day off, and then have Labor Day off anyways, and then come back Tuesday to school and start then. I'm not quite sure I understand that philosophy, but I'm sure somebody has a good reason for that. Probably going to have to mess around a little bit here by our tree. Had a good chance to test out the mower. I love that mower setup. It's quite nice. And of course, you all know how I feel about the self-propelled round baler. Thing is fantastic. So we're just going to take our time around here and see if we can't get this halfway decent. I always kind of figure that I'll just pick that up, with the baler, or those corners aren't too sharp. The baler, when I use the baler, I'll handle it fine. And then I always end up regretting that because I run the baler and then I'm like, man, why did I make that corner so sharp, and why did I do this, So I think what we're going to probably do, we'll get this windrowed up, and then we do need to grab our baler, pick up our grass, maybe look at some pricing, and maybe sell some, put some away for a rainy day for our animals, that may not be the worst idea in the world. We don't have anything at the moment, but I wouldn't mind getting some, maybe some chickens. In fact, what do we own for? I forgot now if we owned. I'm pretty sure we own that guy up there. I think we have, don't we have pigs? Is it pigs and sheep, maybe? Something like that? I'll have to take a look at that, but that's going to be a little bit future when we have a chance to stockpile some feed and whatnot. Turning radius is not the greatest, but not horrible. I'm not, I didn't really allow myself any headlands or anything, so we're pretty much just gonna kind of go for it. Sometimes I wonder, you know, fields or yards like this is more or less this size, if they're really worth bothering with. You know, we'll have to see what kind of yield we do get out of this. I don't know. We don't have a forage wagon. It might be worth looking into getting one of those at some point so we can use some silage additive. Get one maybe with some silage additive and bump our yields up a little bit. So I was, over the weekend, made a video on doing an entire map. It was Hickory Valley. I'm really going to try not to hit that thing too much. Hickory Valley, and I did the entire map in grass and baled and wrapped it and made a considerable amount of money. And that's really kind of what I was doing it for, was just to see how much cash can I rake in if I did, you know, an entire map in silage. It was a lot of work. If you haven't had a chance to check out the video, you might be interested in seeing some of what I did there. I ended up buying, there's 7 fields. A couple of the fields were gigantic. I ended up buying 7 JCBs with wrappers, and then 7 Krone Big M's. And with the Big M's for mowing, I ended up attaching and using the that Snuffelstuck mod, which gives you you attach it to a trailer hitch and it gives you a PTO. So I ended up attaching a baler, a Krone baler. I ended up attaching a Krone baler to that, so I was running Big M's with a Krone baler on the backside, so I could do that all in one swoop. And I used the, ooh, that was a nice little hiccup there, wasn't it? And then I used the, I forget what it's called, if it's the bale size extension mod, I think it is, where it allows you to create very large bales. Like in this case, they were 26,000 liter bales, which was very helpful, by the way, because if I hadn't done that, I would have had I mean, I don't know what my bale count would have been. As it stands, they were 4X bales, square bales. They were 26,000 liters each, and I ended up with pretty close to 1,000 bales, all said and done, wrapped, and made about, if I remember right, it was in the 13.5 million or so range. And then I paid off all the equipment that I had bought, and I think I ended up grossing somewhere in like $7 million or something like that. A lot of work though. I'm not gonna lie to you, it was a lot of work. So I'm not sure if, if you enjoy grass work and baling and silage work, I would venture to say it was a lot of fun. Horseplay was my best friend. I have no idea what I'm really going for here for a pattern. I feel like I've kind of been all over the place here with this a little bit, but I didn't really have a game plan going into it, so I'm just kind of hoping for the best here, I think. We'll make the best of it that we can. Oh, I see you. You're going to hit me. No, you're not going to hit me? You're going to stop, though, so you're just in my way. Yeah, go for it, dude. I think that's pretty good. I'll clean up. Oh, come on. Really? 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 That guy can go by now. You know what? That's what you get. They look like pretty decent windrows. We'll get a few bales out of this, I think. Yeah, not too bad. I don't know, what style rake do you all like? Do you like this type of kind of more American style, or do you prefer the European style rakes, with the big spinning wheel style rakes? I'm not sure what I really like. I've actually kind of gotten quite used to the European style windrows, and so I've kind of gotten, I think I've kind of gotten used to those, and I kind of like those. Let's check on our helper. Oh yeah, okay. Not too bad a job. A little bit of leftover here. Let's unfold this thing. Probably do just some quick cleanup here. I'm not sure that I'm 100% sold on the side gizmo, whatever they call it, the roller there. I mean, I guess I can see some. Well, I didn't do a very good job there, did I? I guess I could see some value in it. Like I said, if you're going to do direct drilling, it'd be nice to be able to do it on a little bit of a smoother field. I'm assuming that's what it's for. I guess I really haven't looked up what the real life use is for. I'm assuming it's kind of what it is so you can plow and land with the smooth field at the end. I think I'm just going to try and get this cleaned up a little bit here. Let's turn this thing. So I was talking a little bit about on yesterday's episode on Buchern, my experience here recently with purchasing an SSD from Amazon, and it was direct from Amazon, not a private seller. And I bought a Samsung Evo 870, 1 terabyte. I just wanted to increase the size of my boot drive. It's had it for a few years, and that's a Samsung 850 Evo. and just kind of to a point where I see, it'd be nice to have a little more breathing space on there. And SSDs have come down so much that I thought, you know what, I'll pick one up and clone my drive and easy peasy. So I got it in the mail Friday, and everything looked legit. The box looked good. Packaging was legit. Um, it was sealed, the whole 9 yards, and I popped it in my machine. And yeah, I booted up, went to the BIOS just to take a look at it to see. Just trying to think while I'm talking here. Went to the BIOS to see what it saw, and sure enough, it said that it was a Samsung Evo 850 120 gig drive. And it kind of took me off guard a little bit because I have an 850 already. It's not a 120, it's a 256. And I thought, well, what's this thing doing? But then I looked and it saw my old drive as well, and I'm like, no, because you just don't expect, it to not be what you bought, for it, for that drive to not be right. And after some further investigation, it became quite obvious that somebody had actually opened up the drive from the best I can tell, because the drive itself shows that it's an 870 and it shows that it's 1 terabyte. So from the best I can tell, somebody opened up the drive and swapped out the guts and stuck it back in, and that's what I got. So I contacted Amazon, and of course they're going to replace it. I was kind of bummed that a little spot there. You know what? I wasn't going to do it, but I'm here, so I was kind of bummed because that was something I had planned to do this weekend and kind of, get it ready for the week. But looks like the best laid plans, as they say. I don't know what is the rest of that saying. The best laid plans or something. So yeah, so just be aware, I guess, whenever you're buying technology and stuff. I've heard of other people having issues. I think it's that Wish website where you kind of wish you get what you paid for, kind of thing. And and I don't know, it's just, I guess I never expect it from Amazon though, from like buying directly from them. I guess I just never really expected. I'm guessing somebody did the switch and returned it under the premise that they didn't need it or something, and Amazon put it back on their shelf, as I suspect they probably would. And it landed at my door. So yay for me, right? Have you ever had anything like that happen? Have you guys ever bought anything where it's not what like, I've gotten wrong stuff before, like, this, just something blatantly wrong, where it was just a mistake by the seller. But in this case, this was definitely a little, a lot more malicious and stuff. But it'll get corrected. I didn't want to take it really any further. I would have checked it over some more had I not looked in the BIOS and stuff. I don't know. I figured the BIOS is going to tell me what it is, so it's not going to do me any good we left a bale behind. Left a couple, 2, 3 bales. I thought I picked up all of our bales. What are you guys doing here? Interesting. Well, you know what we're going to do? We're going to make life a little bit easier just so we can get our hired helper working straight away. Do a little extra human strength here. But I don't know. I guess people, trying to make a buck where they can. I I can't imagine that it came from the manufacturer that way, because why would Samsung have, a bunch of 850? I mean, those drives are old. Those drives are several years old. And I'm assuming there's a way. I'm going to take another look at the drive when the new one comes in. I'm assuming there's a way to open those things up. And, SSDs are so simple as far as um, the guts. They're not like spindle drives and a lot more complicated, but they're just chips. And I'm assuming there's a board with some chips on it, and yeah, you can go to town. So we need to create a job. If I stop talking, I'll think of what I'm trying to do here. CP field work indeed is what we want. That is not the right field, my friend. We want to be on this field over here. Oh, how do I do this? Target position, is it? Field position. There we go. That's the field we want. CP field work. We want to open this up. We want, let's do 3 headlands this time. We'll start work on center. We'll do sharp corners. We'll see if it can manage that. And there is our fancy course. And we should have a starting position. I think it was over here somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. And I think what I'll do, because I know he's going to want to fold up everything, is I'm going to have him start at the first waypoint. And yep, he'll fold up everything and get going. And we'll come over here and take a look at what we need to do next. So we need to do some baling on the grass, and we've used our self-propelled baler. So I thought this time we promised that we would check out this Vermeer equipment. And so I thought, you know what, let's hook up this new Vermeer round baler. I'm not really sure what we're going to do with this grass, if we're just going to grass bale or if we're going to wrap it. But what size are we at? 125s. Do we own a wrapper? Something tells me we do not own a bale wrapper, because we own this bale here, and that is 125s only. I don't think we own anything. That does have a built-in wrapper though, doesn't it? Well, maybe what we should do then, since not really sure on this field, let's go do the yard work with this thing, and we'll just plan on keeping this grass regardless, and we'll go from there. So we can even set these as 125s, you think? 150s? Let's do 150s. See how that treats us. So I feel like we're due for a big map to come out, like not size-wise, but like something fancy, And I say that like a really highly detailed map or something like that. It's been a while since Calmsden came out in the Mod Hub, and then you have Hofbergman, which wasn't in the Mod Hub, but That came out a while ago. Um, let's check out this dump here, see how she does. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Now I thought I had, is it... Oh, I must not have... I can't remember. You guys are probably wondering, why do you keep turning the baler off? I'm forgetting the key combination for that bale wrap mod that I have. I was just going to look and see. Oh, these are grass bales. It doesn't support grass bales. That's right. It only does straw and hay. I didn't even think about hay. I didn't even think about tedding any of this and doing hay. I guess we can do that at another time. But yeah, I'm kind of feeling like there should be another another big map coming out. I haven't heard much. We're going to be, not too long from now, we're going to be a year into FS22, which just seems crazy to me. You know, the Platinum Pack is pretty much going to be the 1 year, pretty close to the 1 year anniversary of FS22. Are you all planning on buying the Platinum Pack? I definitely will be. I'm not 100% sure about all the logging emphasis, but there's always a lot of good stuff on the Platinum expansion pack and stuff that I'm certain we're all gonna enjoy. I mean, just that whole what do they call that? That skip line or whatever that that allows you, you know, to pull logs and things. And I'm sure there's going to be some other goodies in there that we haven't even heard about yet. So kind of excited about all that. The old Volvo truck looks really cool. I think there's going to be an old Volvo tractor that looks really nice. So looking forward. What is it? Is the expansion? Is it like $20 for the expansion if you own the game? I think that's right. What about the pumps and hoses? I'm super curious to see how sales are on that. I think that's what it's called, right? The pumps and hoses pack, or it's not cheap. It looks really cool. I'll give them credit. Watching those hose reels, you know, watching those hoses come off the reel and just lay out on the field and stuff. Animations look really good. You know, that kind of thing. So I'm curious about that. I just don't do a lot of slurry and manure, and I don't know if just the sheer uniqueness of it is going to be enough to get people to buy it. Because I don't think, I don't know, maybe I'm in a minority for you know, for the manure and slurry. I just don't use them a whole lot for fertilizing. I usually end up just selling the majority of the cow poop, to be really honest with you. So I'm going to be curious to see how well that sells. I hope it sells well. I always, you know, modders put a lot of effort into those things, and I do. I hope it sells well. I think some people are pretty frustrated that it's not part of the year one season pass, which I can understand both sides on that, but I still hope it does well. I think things like that, when they do well, hopefully that Giant sees that and it encourages them to just add more interesting functionality, you know, to the game for the next version of the game, kind of thing. It's kind of what I'm thinking. So I think we're going to be getting close to wrapping up this version of Kubota Farm. I'm going to finish baling our yard here and make sure our helper over there is doing okay with the plowing. In fact, let's finish this bale and we'll go check on them. Let's see how they're doing. See if our round bale decides to roll. Oh, not bad. All right, not bad. Let's turn that off for a sec. Ah, yeah. Sorry about that, buddy. That's on me. That's on me. Looks like doing all right. Make sure these bales I set off to the side. Oh, nope. These are going to be deal breakers as well. So what do y'all think about the bale wrap for hay and straw? Do you like this kind of wrap stuff like this, or do you just are you kind of a traditionalist more? So I like things like that that just kind of, you know, add a little flair to the game. And I don't know, something inherently makes these things. It seems like something you'd see, from the old, like from the 40s. These kind of colors and stuff to me look old. I always like that kind of look. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the episode. I really I wanted to say thank you to everybody who has been very kind to me with comments. Everybody who has subscribed to my channel. We are still such a new channel, and I am still figuring things out. And I promise you, things will get better as we go. I will start making more sense with what I say and what I do. But so if you are willing to have a little patience with me, I would certainly appreciate you sticking around for some more content to come. I promise you that the channel will be around. I'm enjoying myself, and as long as I'm having fun, I definitely enjoy doing this kind of thing. And yeah, some new maps and new things to come. Thanks, everyone. You all take care of yourselves. God bless, and I will see you Wednesday morning back on Boot Churn. Take care, everyone.